up, man. We got the address pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here.
Over the past weekend, rapper Foolio, aka Foolio, was shot and killed during his birthday celebration. Now, there's a lot that went on during this situation leading up to it. It's a very, very sad story. He was very young, only 26, just turned 26 years old. And there were also other people who were injured around him, but he was the only one who was shot and killed in this situation. But shout out to Rap for posting this. They said Jacksonville rapper Foolio was shot and killed in Tampa early. His attorney, Louis Fusco, confirmed with News 4. Foolio was celebrating his 26th birthday and staying at an Airbnb, according to Louis. Louis said that too many people were in the Airbnb they were celebrating in and that they had to leave. In an Instagram story, the rapper said police shut the pool party down and kicked them out of the Airbnb. Numerous posts on his social media advertised the location of the event. We're going to get into that here in a second. Lewis said the rapper got a hotel room at the Holiday Inn Hotel where he was basically ambushed. I mean, yeah, the man dropped his location like 6 times. I couldn't believe it, man. According to media reports, at least 3 other people were injured in the shooting that targeted 2 cars. They obviously didn't know which one he was in. Tampa police said, rest in peace to Foolio, aka Foolio. All right, so we've got the video here from Tampa Bay 10. Y'all check it out, and they're going to give an overview of what happened.
Thanks for staying with us this morning here on 10 Tampa Bay. We are continuing to follow breaking news out of Tampa. We've been following this all morning now. A massive police presence at the Holiday Inn just off Fowler Avenue. This is all near USF. We are just now getting the latest details about what happened there overnight. Tampa police giving us an update. Let's get right out live to 10 Tampa Bay's Nick Valtoro for the latest from that public information officer. Nick, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Jenny, good morning. And what we know is that there were 4 people shot. 1 person was killed. It happened right here in the parking lot of the Holiday Inn. It's just right across the street from the University of South Florida campus. I'm here with Janae Lewis, Public Information Officer from the Tampa Police Department. Just tell us a little bit right now about where this investigation stands.
Sure. So, I mean, you can see officers are still here. There are a lot of officers at this point. We are reviewing video that's available. We're trying to interview people that were out here to figure out exactly what led up to that shooting and the cars being shot at here in this parking lot.
And it all happened right here in this parking lot outside, not inside the hotel.
That's correct. Not inside. At this point, again, it's early in the investigation, but it appears that as the car was pulling into the lot here, they were shot at.
So
mistake number 1, as many of y'all know, was just dropping the location. He dropped it so many times and in real time. That's just something you don't do. And this is something for y'all to think about too. If you got people with you, if you got, most of y'all probably know this, but if you got ops, if you got people you're at odds with, if you're going somewhere, first of all, be aware of your surroundings and the people that you're with. People are on their phones. Make sure they're not posting on Instagram with you where they're at. I mean, this is things you have to think at, especially when you get to a certain level. And especially if you're living the lifestyle that a Julio is living. I mean, most people know that, but something for y'all to think about. I have to think about it.
There were 4 people involved in the shooting. 3 people are in the hospital right now as things stand. 1 person deceased.
Yes, so at this point, 3 people are in the hospital. We're working to get the best update on their condition. 1 person was pronounced deceased.
And for the hotel guests here, how is that working out for them? Have they had to be evacuated? What's the situation here for guests staying at the hotel?
As far as my understanding, that hasn't happened, but we do have officers here. Understandably, people have questions about what's going on, where they can go. So our officers are here taking them and escorting them wherever they need to go, whether that's people needing to get in to check in, people needing to check out, or just wanting to know what's going on. Again, it's isolated to this parking lot area. Did not happen inside of the hotel, but we're working to just make sure guests are informed.
And forensic units have been here. There's a huge police presence here. How can the people help?
The biggest thing, we say it all the time, but it's really true. If you see something, say something. So if you were out here, if you were in the area, if you were driving, if you heard something, please let us know. Any little piece of detail, if you took any pictures or have any video or heard people talking or exchanging words, all of that is critical to helping us identify and locate the person responsible for this incident this morning.
Because you're still looking for more people that were responsible or involved in this incident.
That is correct. We are reviewing the video with hope.
Y'all think they're gonna find them? I don't. Because I think we could pretty much guess who's behind it. We'll get into that in a second. Y'all have to let me know if you think they're gonna find them or not.
Hopes of getting a suspect description and finding out who is responsible.
And as far as the people in the hospital, do we know what their condition is?
We're working to get an update. The last update that I had is that they are expected to survive their injuries, but hopefully soon I'll have a better update on their condition.
That's what we know right now. As you can see, there's still a strong police presence outside of the Holiday Inn. Like we said, this is right across from the University of South Florida campus. We're going to bring you the latest details as we learn them. For now, reporting live in Tampa, Nick Volturo, 10 Tampa Bay.
All right, Nick, thank you so much. So just a review for you. We're covering breaking news now out of Tampa at the hotel parking lot. It's at the Holiday Inn right there on Fowler and McKinley. This is in the USF area. Very large police presence there since early this morning due to what police say was a shooting in the parking lot of that hotel. 4 people were hit. 3 people were sent to hospitals. 1 person died. They are looking at surveillance video, working to figure out exactly how all of this happened, who was firing the guns, and to see if they can get a suspect. The 3 people that are in the hospital, they say, are expected to survive, but they're working to get the most updated condition for you. And they're assisting guests that are waking up at that hotel this morning, wondering what's going on and why there are so many officers there. So this is a story, as Nick mentioned, we are going to continue to follow for you throughout the morning and bring you more information and updates as it becomes available.
Yeah, and if you look at that area, it's pretty easy to see that it's easily accessible. So you're dropping the location in this area, and especially if y'all are in Tampa and you know this area, it's not the greatest area, even though it's near USF, but it's a really sad situation. I mean, Foolio's gone. There's nothing you could do about it. And I wanted to give y'all too a little bit of the background of what happened leading up to this. And maybe y'all could take something from this to see some things you can look out for. But man, Foolio, he was on some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. We're going to get into it in a second. But before we do, TMZ was actually able to get a close up and a better look at what the aftermath of the shooting was. Y'all can check it out in this video. It's pretty bad.
And 24 on scene for down our 46 hospital 10-4.
Injured. Woo, that's the car right there. Look at this. Look at how many shots. 1, 2. And these are just the shots you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably 13, 14 shots just in here. Looks like the windows were either down or they got busted out. Looks like there might be some glass there. So we know what this is about. Dang, man, look at that car. Now, if you know a little bit about this situation, this isn't the first time Foolio has been shot at. So he's been shot at before. He got shot in the foot. He's been shot at multiple times, talks about it in his music, talks about it in his songs. And this is just a part of the lifestyle he lived. Now, a lot of people are going to go into the other side of, was this warranted? What did he do on that side? There is a lot into the story as to what may have caused this and what, as we know, most likely caused this. But I want to rewind a little bit and go back and give you guys some of the background of the things that happened leading up to the situation. So you had Foolio was planning this birthday celebration for a while. He was in town. He was promoting on his Instagram stories saying that this is where I'm going to be. This is what we're going to be doing. I'll do promos for y'all. If there are any local businesses in Tampa that y'all want me to promote, I'll promote those for you. Just hit me up. This is where I'm going to be, and this is who you can contact. So he posted this on his Instagram, And this, when he posted this? Last week? So over a week ago that he had been planning this. It's probably mistake number one, especially if this is what you're into. So he's got a couple flyers that he posted. He also did some promotional videos that were shown locally as well. And because of everything he's been involved in, one of the reasons he got his fame, people know that this wasn't a good situation for him to be in. Because you can even look at the comments. You go through here, you see this guy, Adam, he posted it over a week ago. He says, "This ish getting shot up." The next person says, "Everyone here predicted this ish." This is a recent comment. A day ago, he says, "Man, either bro was ready to die or he planned on dying on his birthday, because half of every comment told him not to go." Shaking my head. A whole week before? Crazy. This person even says, "Don't show up if you like living." Dang. This is crazy, man. This person said it's going to be the 4th of July over there, fam. Chill out. And he was just, it seemed like he didn't care and paid the ultimate price, unfortunately. He says, "Tampa, Florida, my Airbnb pool party, June 21st. DM me for the address of my official birthday party, June 22nd at Club Teasers." And then he dropped the address, and it gets worse from there. All right. Rap did a great job of covering this. These are some of the Instagram posts and stories that he put up as the party was going on, which was, again, that's mistake number one, man. If you listen, y'all, I'm just over here. I make beats. I don't beef with anybody. I don't tell anybody to pull up. I'm not trying to pull up on anybody. And I've had people threaten me in ways that you would be surprised about, just for making YouTube videos and making beats and working with certain artists. So I'm very careful about the things I do. I was just down in Florida a few weeks ago, and I was with my family. I prepped them before I went down there. I said, "Hey, I know y'all want to post about where you are. You want to take pictures and put it up on Instagram. I just ask that you don't do that while we're here. Take the pictures, post them later. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be difficult because y'all are probably used to taking pictures and posting them, doing videos and stuff." And we had to have a conversation about that, and it was fine. Just because, man, you just never know when something like that's going to happen. Not only that, but Foolio, some people would say he's kind of asking for it. So if you're this guy, I just don't get how you can move that reckless. Obviously, he was young, only 26. Maybe he thought because he had so many people around him, he was invincible. But y'all are going to see how crazy some of this stuff is that he was posting on his Instagram story here in a second. So this is the first one. Hold on, I gotta unmute Instagram. Here we go.
Already got the address. Pull up, man. We got the address. Pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address. Or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. The pool party start
so
today.
This is where he was saying y'all could DM this account, and then I'll give you the address.
We just got her, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got it a bit.
And the crazy thing is, the reason you can tell these are in real time is not only because of the time of day that he posted it, but you can, if you go back and actually did the research on this, there's a couple of people who were at the party that you can see from looking at who was there and finding them, and to looking at some of the comments on these posts, on his post, and you can see that they're posting at the same time he's posting. So they're all together there at the same time. It was just recipe for disaster, man.
Tampa, Florida, man. You already got added to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man.
This is at an Airbnb. It's not even like it's a secure location, man. Come on. Now this is where things started to go bad. He's over here drinking. He's got girls around him. He's got other dudes, some people he doesn't even know drinking. And the thing that was weird to me, you can actually see this video. Let me see if they have. Let me see if they have the video. They don't have the video, but if you were to look at this video, you could see that the people around him, they're all on his phones. There's other people around him who are looking kind of crazy. And I'm like, man, I wouldn't even do that. And I'm not living anywhere near the type of lifestyle that Foolio was living.
Popped out for him for my birthday. Oh God, yeah.
His brother's there.
Got my brother with me. He done popped out for him for my birthday.
And then he's telling the whole story on Instagram. So then what happened is the pool party gets started, right? Everybody's having a good time. They're all partying. And then the police show up because it's at an Airbnb. They kick him out of the Airbnb because it's getting too loud. There's too many people, whatever. So then he decides to get a place at the Holiday Inn. And again, what does he do? He says, best birthday ever. Appreciate everyone who pulled up. We turned till we couldn't no more. We on the way to the show. Now y'all pull up.
We deep as hell, 20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
Man, you even look at, he looks nervous, man.
We deep as hell, 20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
And this was one of the pictures that he posted earlier. So then what happened is they got out of the show. They were at the club. Then they went to the Holiday Inn that we talked about earlier and that we saw. Then y'all know what happened from there. Everybody was there. People were leaving. He got ambushed. And then that was the end of it. And a lot of people who are in the comments too, giving a lot of the background. He said, bro, diss people who died on their birthday and died on his. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. And this is an interesting comment too. This person says the police were trying to save him. I mean, he had chance after chance after chance. You see him posting 4 different times. And I think it was actually more than 4 times. Where he's going to be at. They're changing location. We're going to be over here. It's just sad, man. So for some of y'all who are wondering what they're talking about when they talk about him celebrating people and dissing people on their birthday, this is the video that he got famous for. So he remixed When I See You. And this whole video, I'm not going to play the sound, but y'all can see he's actually performing the video on a grave and near somebody's grave. I'm not going to go into who it is and all that. It's just, if y'all want to do your research, you can look into it on yourself, on your own. I can play a little bit of the video. Hold on. Crazy, man. So this is kind of where he found his rise to fame in one of the videos and songs that went viral. And then after that, you know what happened, right? I wanted to play this one from Charleston White. Not the biggest Charleston White fan, but I think he has some interesting takes on some of the things that went down. And you know, he was pretty close to the situation too. But y'all listen to what he has to say.
Y'all, they done got that black ass boy. I say they done got that Foolio boy. I told him they would go get him. Yeah, nah, well, I didn't tell him they would go get him. I just knew they would go get him. Because the boy works hard to get got. Yeah. No, that nigga works hard to get shot on. Man, they shot his foot off last year, give him that pirate nub. Man, that nigga supposed to still, nigga got his foot shot off, ain't supposed to be bouncing around on his birthday. Man, get somewhere and sit down and rest that foot. That's what I'm saying, and man. Work your hips, nigga. Nigga supposed to be fucking. And then I'm thinking, at the Holiday Inn, what the fuck? Man, nigga ain't no protection on a nigga at the Holiday Inn. Sad, they ain't got valet parking.
Shit.
No, man, shit, no, man. That's why I go, man, the Holiday Inn. Man, I guess when you got an entourage of niggas rolling around, you can't go get one of them high dollar rooms. Nigga, you got to go, yeah. And everybody saying, man, what you think about this? Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, that nigga works hard to die.
Wasn't worth it, man.
Shit, nigga.
Not worth it at all.
And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Way that nigga lived and talk gangster, should nobody be sad what did happen to Julio Foolio?
I mean, yeah, y'all gotta tell me what you think about that. I don't think, obviously, the people who are close to him are gonna be sad, but I get what people are saying about karma, man. When you live this type of lifestyle and when you try and make a name for yourself doing what Foolio was doing, what do you expect? I mean, he even went after NBA YoungBoy. He went after Kodak Black, was pulling up in Kodak's neighborhood, making videos trying to diss Kodak. So he thought this would be a good way to just make a name for himself and make a rise to fame. And even Kodak was like, hey, man, what are you doing? What are you coming at me for? We don't even know each other. We don't have any beef. And if you're going to play this game, then just know what's going to happen. So the interesting thing, the last thing I'm going to say about this, and we're going to move on, is one of his biggest alleged ops, shortly after the news broke of him passing away, Young and Ace posted this video. I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
These niggas be trying and these niggas be hey,
wasted no time. This song is titled "Do It." Yeah, and they're reenacting a lot of, I'm guessing this is what went down at the hotel. I'm gonna mute it though. Y'all could go watch the video. And if you're watching this after, this section might get muted just because YouTube doesn't want us to play the whole song. But if you listen to the lyrics, you know exactly who he's talking about on this one. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about this one. I mean, is it karma? Should this be a lesson to everyone who's in this game? I don't know why we're out here glorifying the streets and saying the streets are that amazing. The streets are lame, man. Everybody who's in the streets is trying to make it out for a reason. Like, this life is just not worth it. And it's in most often cases short-lived. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think.